All right, y'all. We're back to another video. We're back to another reaction. We are here with the Fever and the Connecticut Sun. Now, I know the Fever played the Atlanta Dream. Skipping that game because y'all ain't trying to watch that. So with that being said, let's see what this game is talking about.
Lexi Hull's been so impactful. Laidlin Clark, fresh off Eastern
Okay, so we wearing aluminum foil pants. Okay.
Conference Player of the Week in that
If that's what we doing, that's what we
Fieldhouse.
doing.
As we take a look at the
Doing today.
starting lineups and a lineup change
I've seen Alyssa Thomas trending on Twitter. Or X,
for
whatever you
Indiana,
want to
of
call it.
course. It's Aaliyah Boston and
Or
it's Brianna Jones in the center jump circle. We are underway here from Indianapolis.
I'm in school. Woo! And my camera was low. Tragic.
The last thing that Christy Sod said to her team in shoot-around today is taking care of the basketball, not allowing Connecticut to get it. Extra possessions in transition.
Kelsey Mitchell, fresh off that season high in Atlanta. The Fever getting a huge win on Monday to get closer to their playoff.
Y'all know the big game is Friday, right?
Here's Ty Harris leaning in and drawing the foul.
15 to 5,000 for the big boy seats.
Help in that as well.
Ty Harris.
You would have thought LeBron and Steph Curry was pulling up.
From Noble
It's
Fever
literally
into that
15
early
to 5 bands for the 5,000.
Did the Fever near?
It's a really good job of putting Brianna Jones in some ball screen action, forcing that switch, but she's the first down the floor.
By Dejanay Carrington, and it's a 3-on-1. Carrington flips it. Alyssa Thomas hangs and draws a foul. 3-on-1. Carrington flips it. Alyssa Thomas hangs and draws a foul.
She's going into the Maryland Hall of Fame on October 18. That's here in the W, and of course coming off gold medal winning performance.
Can't connect on a three ball. Fever struggling a bit out of the gates here, keeping control of the
ball. Debo being Debo out here.
Ball.
Give me this ball.
Out of the gates here, keeping control of the ball.
Hey, what happened to Smith?
Alyssa Thomas lays it in Atlanta, an early 6-point hole. From Gainbridge Fieldhouse, here's Aaliyah Boston's first touch, backing her way in, and Boston banks it home.
Aaliyah Boston, left shoulder.
Boston had her 11th double-double of the season, and Clark hits a
That's
three.
22.
So maybe she leads the league in assists.
22 being 22.
And she leads the league in unassisted baskets.
This time it's Clark off the dribble, and she'll head to
Two passes, free throws.
Clark is the league's third best free was coach here for the Indiana Fever as assistant and head coach for a couple.
Always playing screener for that. Sometimes it's the ball handler that doesn't wait.
Oh, back door.
Beautiful.
And a foul.
Beautiful
than any other team. They're aggressive defensively along the perimeter.
I didn't see any blitzes on Monday night against Atlanta. Most teams aren't bringing two to the ball to her anymore because she's gotten so.
Shot on the other end. Here's Clark. Boston extra pass. Lexi Hull.
It's Lexi.
On Caitlin Clark.
Mabry on the other end answers with a triple. Line.
15-13.
That's 73%, but the Fever give it away.
Oh,
and
wow.
Carrington.
Who have thought?
Line.
Who have thought? We really got a Marina Mabry alley-oop to Dejanay Carrington.
73%, but the Fever give it away. And Carrington
Who have thought?
with the finish.
And remember, Clark.
If you know, you know.
Connecticut's fourth turnover. Smith spinning on the baseline and gets it to go.
17-15.
Stephanie White riding with Thomas here with 2 fouls as Clark gets inside and lays it in.
Kelsey.
He's sizing up Mabry. Mitchell knocks it down.
PG&E keeps raising rates.
As a matter of fact, I'm pausing until the video come back. Oh. Video's back. I ain't gonna lie, I thought the ad was gonna be a little longer than that.
Once again, this Fever offense after that slow start, first couple of minutes, right back into high gear.
No, rebound.
Dewana Bonner.
Oh, what a play. Wow.
Last woman back as Carrington spins and feeds for Thomas.
You better, you know.
Just
back
levitated back up on the legs cross.
Spins and feeds for Thomas.
That's different read, bro.
Wow.
How are you even
back as Carrington spins.
Look at Caitlin Clark cross her legs and then just levitate off the floor.
Feeds for Thomas.
How is that even possible?
You better, you know they're playing downhill.
That's crazy.
And a backdoor pass, another one as Clark connects with Kelsey Mass. When Connecticut can slow you down, get you into the half court defensively. In fact, they held New York to just 64 points on Saturday.
Connecticut goes to their horn set. Oh, nice basket cut by Mabry. She's excellent at reading.
Boston taking it inside. Feed to Smith, who buries a three. Here in less than 8 minutes. Boston averages 3 a game, and that is a strong number. 8 minutes. Boston averages 3 a game, and that is a strong number for a center. Clark. This game has the least 2 leading assistants. Caitlin Clark. Smith is cut off. Boston into the corner. Mitchell is open and splashes home a three. She's still has to focus back to the corner.
Like, what are we
Caitlin
doing?
Clark
As a unit. We got a 1-4 defense, leaving a baseline wide open.
is cut off. Boston
a three, a
into the
pump fake,
corner.
or a layup.
Mitchell is open and splashes home a three. She's still has to focus back. Oh, dangerous pass inside. Smith had it and lost it. Found its way to Carrington, who lays it in. And what
That's
is
a dangerous ball.
What I would label a team that has a bunch of hustlers, right? I mean, to be able to keep Indiana in the quarter court, they have a better chance of locking down than letting them score in transition.
Oh!
Carrington. See Hole getting her second start of the season.
Keeping everybody safe before they play.
I'm sure she imagined herself doing
That's good. It's really good.
Carrington.
Here's Carrington spinning
Seatbelt
inside,
Carrington.
fading, and drawing the foul on the
Run it, you know?
Some more
Make it hard for
throws.
them.
score. The high stick. They've played 17 of their 20 road games already, so they're in a good spot.
You don't usually see those two sit next to each other on the Indiana bench.
But Wheeler hits a three off the bench. Indiana's led by as many as 9. Mabry launches and misses on a three.
You got to keep your eye.
Possible angle, but still got it to Boston. Mitchell kind of hanging out there in the
that
paint.
was
Right back for Boston, who muscles it in.
That's that ballerina stuff. That's
three.
that. I want
You
to
gotta
shoot
keep your
it, but
Possible
like,
angle, but still
I
got
don't
it to
know.
Boston.
Ooh, that was supposed to be the travel.
Mitchell
It
kind of
wasn't.
hanging out there in the paint. Right back for Boston, who muscles it in. Harris circling her way around. Sets up Olivia Nelson-Ododa, who gets it to go. Won't fall. Harris going behind the back and
Good
getting to
take.
the rim.
Really nice move. You're coming at you.
Good take.
Their early offense is their best offense.
There's Mabry off the screen, but it was an illegal one. 2 and turn it over. There's Jones there into the passing lane ahead to Thomas, who's so lethal in transition.
That's a
Thomas
tough layup.
got it to go. The early second quarter. Wheeler steps
Gotta
into a
take
three
it
and
make
connects.
it. 6-point game.
That time it will count as a three. Down a 21-foot three-pointer earlier, but it's Harris.
DeWanna Bonner leads with 44. Harris has 42.
Here's Dantas, extra pass, Lexi Hole.
Oh,
Long rebound.
she ain't make it.
Clark switched on to by
Clark.
Jones, steps back.
No,
Can't
rebound.
connect on a three. Dantas had it in long.
David Letterman's mother bought the first season ticket for Indiana Fever games. How about that?
Very cool, very fitting. He's in attendance. And very here at 38.
That's good.
Fever
foul.
led by 9. Connecticut
Okay.
by 6.
Okay.
Mitchell is showing up.
And that's
Good
the
tie
issue when
for
you
2-point
have
lead.
Boston on the floor and she runs so hard to the other end. She doesn't get in that drag action. First post down.
8 early points.
Passes free
Well, she's here at
throw.
knuckleballs every Monday and
Not
Tuesday.
make
Perfect
free
place
throw.
for pros and rookies to have fun. Thomas, at least 2 leading assisters. Thomas knocks it away. Lexi Hole has to fire. And why not?
Come on.
Oh, heck no. That's crazy. Did that.
Here is Mabry
Good shot.
answering with a three. Well, both.
So we just making runner three.
And here is Clark wide open. Knocks
We
down
gotta
a
make
triple.
that. We gotta-
Clark
Hey.
runs it up. Here's Lexi Hole 3 on 2. Hole feeds to Clark.
Hopefully she all right.
Right
It's
back
Lex
for Lexi
wide
Hole,
open.
who buries a three. It's red hot, and then there's what Lexi Hole has been doing. Clark off the screen. Waits for Boston, who catches in. Hole has been doing.
Oh, come on now. Now this play may have took some time to develop.
Buries a three.
But once they
Red hot,
develop this chemistry
and
of
then there's
pick and
what
roll,
Lexi Hole has been doing. Clark off the screen.
it's like
Waits
John Stockton and
for
Palmer.
Boston, who cashes in.
How cool is that?
Taking in some Fever basketball here.
Yes.
Smith gets inside.
Yeah,
Is that?
that was a big body layup.
Taking in some Fever basketball here as Smith gets inside.
That
Got
was
it.
a big body.
And no, it's an off.
Good job on DeWanna Bonner to this point. Now they're inverting her to the block because she has a size advantage over Mitchell.
Mabry and
Mabry
Porter.
catch and shoot. Left the 3 ball. Short.
There.
Here's Clark
Kelsey
surveying.
in the corner.
Mitchell sidestep. It's all sorts of space up there. Harris has got to hurry. Just sees the clock fire away. Bank shot won't fall.
Well, that's the first half.
Here's
Second
Carrington.
half.
She's got numbers if
Fever
she
up
hurries.
by
Carrington
9.
takes it right into
Good
hole
take
and finishes.
Carrington.
Shot clock winding down again. And it's stripped from behind. And another turnover. Outlet pass Carrington. It was right on the money.
What a pretty.
Connecticut cutting into the
Clark
lead.
bouncing. Boston step through. It's an offensive foul. Talked about it on Monday. The Fever have struggled on these jump ball situations here this year. And Bonner hangs and finishes. It turns into a three-point play here this year.
Melissa Smith, you crashing out. You about to get one of them school threat badges.
Bonner hangs and finishes. It turns into a
All right, don't get that school threat badge.
three-point play. And so
That's
Bonner
what
with
got
the
Caitlin Clark for technical
throw.
foul.
And in the end,
doing
one
that
late
for
against
missing a
Atlanta.
shot.
Ended up maybe being the
Something
pivotal
like that.
possession. Here's a four.
Start crashing out.
Clark
That is a
can't make
Okay.
the pay. Smith with the putback,
See?
and it bounces home.
Now to concentrate. You crashing out over fouls.
I took two things that I love, dancing and dogs, and I made them into a successful business.
And Thomas just pulls over Alyssa Smith.
Yeah. You go out here drawing charges.
And Thomas
taking
just
charges.
pulls over Alyssa Smith. It's off like Carrington with the steal.
That's
Carrington, the hesitation, the
Okay,
step through, the
pass.
find to Bonner. And now Connecticut is in front.
To stop the ball.
Lexi Hole fire away. Why not? Lexi Holer, 4-3. Looking ahead. Defended well by Alyssa
Yes,
Thomas.
that's how you stop the ball.
Smith gets inside and draws the foul. It has 9 points. And it's just going into double digits. The Fever had 22 weeks where Tamika Catchings was the best place to start the third. Clark the shot fake, Clark the drive, and they got her. Carrington got her before the drive. You leave her open, and Harris off the screen. Her shot too strong. And now it's Clark. Watch
Good
it.
outlet.
Mitchell
Layup.
behind the defense. It's Caitlin Clark's 4th assist. Here is Jones for the mid-range.
But you also have somebody like Kelsey.
14. Clark, step back, hits a three.
That's 22 being 22. Carrington.
No
wanna
defense
get
for that.
Ooh.
Carrington with an answer.
What
What is
she
Clark defense
said?
for that? Carrington
She
with an
said,
answer.
hush, little baby.
What does Clark have up her
Hush,
sleeve this
baby.
time? Oh, she gets
Okay.
it to go. Maybe could have got.
Okay.
Switch.
Got some back and forth.
Mitchell
Chelsea
pulls
for
up.
three.
We have hit 11 threes here tonight. Davon Thomas in the post, but they get it to her. Thomas fumbles it,
Reason
but
waves
found its way out to
wide
Carrington, who
open.
has a three-ball rim out. Clark, here's Boston, hesitation,
should've been a
extra
layup.
pass. Mitchell is wide open.
That's a 3 points. Now it's a 3 points, but I would have thought that would have
This
Kelsey
place
Mitchell
is
has
jacked
18.
up, and Mabry says, "Bring it."
Shy of her 5th straight game with 20 points. It'll be a new franchise
Fifth
record when she
straight game
gets
with
there.
20 points.
And here's Mabry from the mid-range.
She line trade right before the break. So she
Like
can
the
make
double team off a
buckets.
floater.
Clark splits the
That
double
was
and
way
the
too
floater.
There's the float.
Here's Mabry starting to heat up. Bounce past Thomas. Back inside, Nelson Adota. Over Boston, skips out. Defense like that wins the jump ball. What a sequence there by Carrington. Here's Burton going coast to coast
Good
and
goal,
laying it in. And can't connect. Fagbenley skying, but can't pull it down. Well, Connecticut went from down 9. They
All right,
briefly
fourth
took
quarter.
The five players so well with
Fever
their
up by
offensive
3.
scheming. Christy Sides and her staff do an excellent job of that.
And Carrington draws the.
She has not missed at the free throw line.
Oh, the bouncer
Does miss
jinxed
there.
it.
Mabry screen, but she recovers quickly. You got to be really careful because she can do that. If she gets a hand on it,
And Thomas just fires it at the shot clock.
Oh.
Clark watching ahead and Hole with an answer on the other end.
Peyton Manning passes.
Carrington feeds it inside. Here is Thomas. One dribble, extra pass.
Extra
Mabry
pass, 3.
sets up Burton. That one rattles out.
Yeah, that's it.
Boston
Wanna
backing
work?
her way inside. Deep position. She won't miss from there.
That's her range. That's her range. It's right there under the basket.
Thomas going to work on Smith. And that shot won't fall. David Letterman and getting the third biggest cheer in the crowd.
Our fourth, if you count Caitlin.
Certainly. Oh,
That's a good take.
weaving through traffic. Burton, who has
73,
all
71.
sorts of space out there. Indiana fine with her
Step
shooting.
back.
Mabry off balance.
No. Rebound.
And Smith,
Big boards. Big boards.
Now it's Smith going
Big
back.
body
Thomas
move.
got right around her.
Nice.
Too far underneath. Boston lost it.
Oh, it's crazy.
Carrington's been lethal in the second half. The step through.
That could have been a kick out to Mabry.
Carrington's been lethal
But
in the second half. The step
he
through.
said, I'm getting up
lays
on
it in, and we are level.
Making sure that we score.
Off of turnovers or off of misses.
21 fast break points as Mitchell fires away and hits a deep two at the rim.
I mean, great twist action, too. And then they get 2 points on the other end.
Tied at 75.
And once again, more fast break opportunity, and will have their shot at the foul line. Second down. Times it.
Connecticut is winning
Value to
by
her
2.
teammates.
Fall down the three. Hole. Back for Mitchell. Catch and shoot.
Y'all
Buries
gotta
the
guard
three.
her, man. Like, been saying this all season.
Back for Mitchell. Catch and shoot. Buries
Leaving
the
her
three.
wide open.
Nice. It's been tight throughout.
Just set
Indiana
that
trying
in.
to earn their 15th win as Mabry just shrugs off hole. And hits
Mabry.
a cold blow.
For 3.
Kelsey Mitchell off the Iverson cut.
Mitchell turns the corner. Feeds Boston.
Oh.
Miss that time.
Mitchell off the Iverson cut.
That looked
Mitchell
like Lamar Jackson.
Turns the corner. Feeds Boston. Won't miss that time.
All right.
Clark rejecting the screen. Behind the back to Boston. Shot clock down to 9. Mitchell catch and shoots. Hits a three. And it's not gonna cue.
Ooh, it's offensive.
You got to be really sharp right here. No
Oh, yeah,
game
that's
slippage.
Clark on the drive. Clark lays it
See, the
in.
thing
You got
is
to be
with
really
Clark,
sharp.
she likes to drive to her right hand. You gotta force her left.
Right here. No
Because then if you force her left, she's more than likely gonna shoot a 3.
game
If you
slippage.
force it to her right hand, she's gonna drive past you.
Clark on the drive. Clark lays it in. Indiana's lost just one time in this building since the start of June. Clark
Off a step
shrugs
back?
her off. Oh, it was halfway down. Here is Thomas. Shot clock down to 4. They're not going to get the 2 for 1. Thomas had it knocked away. Good hands, Fag Benlay. It's 4. They're not. Oh, it was halfway down.
Okay.
Here is Thomas. Shot clock down to 4. They're not going to get the 2 for 1. Thomas had it knocked away. Good.
Well, this could have been swung to Dewana Bonner. That was wide
Here's
open.
Thomas.
Well, kind of wide open. Could have swung it to her, maybe set a screen. So Dewana Bonner could attack the basket, hit a mid-range jumper.
A shot clock
But
down
I
to 4.
mean,
They're not going to get the 2 for 1. Thomas
I'm not
had it
opposed of this, but it just went wrong.
knocked away. Good hands, Fag
Then it
Benlay.
caused a turnover.
It's fever. Starting Lexi Hole, the inbounder. So it's 5-on-4. They get it into Boston. Back to Hole. And
Oh, she
Hole
gotta
is
leave
fouled
Boston.
there by Carrington.
Out Indiana to keep the ball.
And Hole knocks down the first.
3-point lead and a 4-point.
Hole with 17 points.
And that's pretty much video.
It's 9 wins in their last 10 home games for Indiana.
Wow, so the Fever are trying to get it together.
They snap an 11 late here tonight. And
Fever trying to get it together. All right, let's check box scores and side clips. We're getting out of here. All right, so we got the Sun first. Dewana Bonner with 13, 8 boards, 4 at 13, 1 of 5. It's kind of nasty work. 17, 6 boards, 6 assists, 37 minutes. Jones. Elite level cardio. 30 minutes and just 1 layup. That's elite level cardio. Harris with 9. DeJournay with 19. 1 of 5 for 3. Got to get that cleaned up. 5 fouls. Mabry was 16 off the bench. Mitchell didn't play because of illness. Fever. Melissa Smith with 10. 6 boards. 4 turnovers and 5 fouls. Boston with 10 and 8 assists. 6 rebounds. 38 minutes. She shot a couple of threes. Okay. Kelsey Mitchell with 23. Lexi Hole with 17. Caitlin Clark with 19. 3 of 12 from 3. And once again, another 7 turnover game. Caitlin Clark. What's up with these turnovers? She had 5 assists and 5 rebounds, but the turnovers is crazy. And what's even crazier is that even though Aaliyah Boston had 10, there's going to be games like this where Aaliyah Boston, she deserves some type of credit for having 8 assists as a center. They got to give Kelsey Mitchell some credit. Lexi Holmes just spawned out of nowhere and is hooping, getting 8 rebounds. But they just going to put it on Caitlin Clark with another MVP performance. That's how crazy the media is. YouTubers are going to title their video, Caitlin Clark with another MVP performance with 19 points, 5 assists, and 7 turnovers. She had more turnovers than assists. But won't look at Lexi Hole 17 or Kelsey Mitchell's 23 or Leah Boston getting 8 assists and 4 steals. The rest of y'all, I mean, it is what it is. I guess she was just here to get some cardio in. Fact Benno. That's about it. 3 rebounds, couple fouls, a block. All right, let's check side clips. 13 of 30, 8 of 24. They putting up Kobe stats. That's nasty work. Anyway, let's check side clips. Check out this Twitter. Oh, so we don't have side clips? All right. We just have this interview. So let's look at some of these Twitter clips in as a replacement. Suns challenges playing 1.
Set to be an offensive foul. They rule Thomas lowered her shoulder, then that is enough. So here's another look at this. Again, this does not have to be feet set to be an offensive foul. They rule. So here's another look at this. Again, this does not have to be feet set to be an offensive.
That was a little acting.
Foul. They rule Thomas.
Alyssa Thomas is a little strong, you know.
That is enough.
I'm not Alyssa Thomas. We know Alyssa Thomas is Debo. But Alyssa Smith is you know, she's not just gonna fall like that, you know. She's stronger than that. So that might have been a little acting there, but I guess. So this is what was trending on Twitter. Alyssa Thomas laid Caitlin Clark out. Let's see.
Heavy contact.
God! You just ran into a Debo shoulder. That's it.
Heavy contact.
Woo!
Heavy contact.
Woo! No, that's a linebacker shoulder. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm surprised y'all ain't put her on that thug list. Alyssa Thomas. Let me see. Y'all probably did. Let's see. Just spin that thug. Call what out? Hard screens are all game, both sides. Call out the pick. I agree. That's a bit much. Freaking football. That ponytail wet. Exactly. That's on her teammates. It's a common foul, though. Thomas leaned in to ensure the contact, but definitely nothing cheap about this play. That's a legit basketball play. Okay, so as long as y'all saying that, you know, and y'all not saying that thug like how y'all do everybody else. Okay, we don't care about that. Just seen that. One day I will catch Alyssa Thomas with a fade. I promise you. I promise you. You're not winning that fight. Because if she choked Angel Reese with these moves and hit Caitlin Clark with a shoulder from a screen, you're not beating her. You're not. You're not beating her. She's too strong. Like, I'm just saying. No. See that shoulder? You get hit with a brick wall. All WNBA teams currently voted by Kevin Pelton, Alexa, and Michael. Okay, let's look at this. All WNBA first team. Asia Wilson, obviously. Collier, obviously. Stewie, obviously. Alyssa Thomas, okay. Sabrina, obviously, okay. What do these asterisks mean? Why are these here? The second team, Caitlin Clark, Jonquel Jones, Kayla McBride, Nneka McKay, and Jackie Young. Sabrina doesn't belong there. Sure? Are you sure about that? Alyssa Thomas, sleep with your eyes open. Alright. Y'all let me know when y'all ready to have a conversation about Breonna Jones. Yeah, we know. We seen the stats. We seen the stats. Cardio. 30 minutes and 1 layup. That's MVP cardio stats. MVP like. So is that it? Alyssa Thomas can hit free throws. Can hit these free throws, but she's not hitting the boards. Right? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Y'all will never convince me that everyone is telling the same lie on Aaliyah. Too many bigs got beef with her. Aaliyah Boston yelling, no, it was not. But it was clear high elbow from, this was from the game yesterday. Oh, yeah, this was a Shaquille O'Neal elbow. I seen that. That was a Shaq elbow. The 2001, 2002 Shaq elbow. Definitely. That's it? Well, yeah, that's about it. Anyways, I'm going to end this video off. Fever getting the job done with another W. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you do subscribe, we really appreciate it. I'm going to see you guys in the next video, man.